let's talk of football. Yes, we are beginning to get worried. Hopefully, maybe not every Nigerian that I love with a football are beginning to get worried, but the majority of Nigerians are beginning to get worried. AFCON qualifiers in September, it will be happening. Yes, this is July, 20th of July. By 11 days, we'll be wrapping up the month of July, God willing, and we'll be in the month of August. And of course, 1 month to the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, and the Super Eagles of Nigeria, they are yet to get a coach. Yes, just about a month plus into the AFCON qualifiers, and we are yet to get a coach. Even not just the Super Eagles, but the Flying Eagles, they still don't have a coach. Of course, Lanamboso was there with them, but he has taken up a job with Bayelsa United. The Flying Eagles, they don't have a coach. The Super Eagles of Nigeria, they don't have a coach. And of course, the African Cup of Nations qualifiers edging very, very, very close. I cannot tell, like I said, the majority of Nigerians, of course, are beginning to get worried because this coach, when he or she comes, of course, he needs time to gel with the players and, of course, know the sort of players that we have in this country, know the players that he will make use of in those qualifiers, because it is very important for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. NFF, what are they doing? Up to now, we don't have a coach.
Yeah, let me answer your question. They are doing nothing. They're just there waiting
just
their
doing
time. It's similar thing that happened the last time we were looking for a coach for the crucial World Cup qualifiers that we messed up. Look for a coach for over 3 months. At the end of the day, ended up picking Finidi George, putting him under pressure and gambling with our football, gambling with our World Cup tickets. And they gamble with our football. What does it take to get a coach? Does it take much to get a coach? The coaches are there. You have grades of coaches. If you want a top class coach, you can get him. If you want, and I'm telling you, every coach, almost every coach would love to coach the Super Eagles Nigeria team. Almost every coach, a coach that have coached in Africa. You've seen coaches that have said that. The Gambia coach said the same thing, that at the time he loved to coach the Super Eagles. Pitso said the same thing. He loved to coach. These are foreign coaches, African coaches, coach that has coached Africa that want to work with the Nigeria FA. But the Nigeria FA, I don't know what they are doing. It takes time. I don't know. It takes time to get a coach, and it just shows. It shows, and even the last statement that they've seen their coach, they've seen the candidates. They want to. They mean well for Nigerians. They don't mean well. They don't mean well for Nigeria. They're only after they don't care. It's their self-interest. And I don't want to give any excuse for them. They don't just care, because an FA that cares would have put things together.
We have limited time.
Yeah, even before you sack Finidi, there's already somebody. Yeah, standby. You're talking to your even though you've not signed it, but you are close to. So, but you don't just sack. Countries don't just sack coaches like that. He
wasn't sacked. He resigned.
Exactly. That's what it was more like sack when they say that you work on that technical director, technical director. But look at it. This is the funny part.
And up to now, the technical director
exactly.
is
They say they work with the
found.
technical director, but where is the technical director? So if we have still be on ground, would they have hired the technical director? So it shows that they are confusing themselves, they are deceiving themselves, and they are not ready. And we don't deserve to go to the World Cup. We don't deserve our football is going. I saw that men's side is going down. The female side is just holding football in this part of the world. So it's something that's why many people don't even care anymore. Whatever happens, let them do what's their mind. If we don't go to the World Cup, the World Cup will continue. The World Cup will hold. So I think
definitely it will hold if the Super Eagles of Nigeria don't participate. The World Cup is even far. Next year, 2025 qualifiers, of course, will continue. We are talking about the one we have at hand. They're talking about the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. We don't have a coach. Yes, Sonny Bobo Kanuto made the statement that they said Finidi George will be working under a technical advisor, that they want to employ a technical advisor. Up till now, even after the resignation of Finidi George, the former coach of the Super Eagles, we haven't seen the technical advisor. Of course, this is 20th of July. About 11 days will be ending, wrapping up the month of July into August. Of course, very soon will be in September. We don't have a coach yet who will be working with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yes, they've talked about an indigenous coach. They've equally talked about a foreign coach who will be taking over. So, NFF, what are they doing? Why the delay?
You know what? I think they just know exactly how to do their things. These are people that don't know exactly what they're doing. They are all mediocres. We talked about it before. We keep saying it. The people there at the ends of affair at NFF, they don't know exactly what they are doing. They're just there because they did 1 or 2 and they allow them to be there just to compensate them. That's exactly what it seems to. For me, that's how I feel about them. And now you threaten some. Okay, you said that while he was there, you said you were going to bring a technical advisor, and now he's out. where is the technical advisor that you said it was going to come and be there to advise him and other? Because that was the reason why the man left. Because you can't have a coach and you're bringing somebody that he was going to be taking instructions from. That's exactly why he left. And now nobody is there. Okay, let's say the technical advisor was there. Since the main coach left, then the technical advisor should just on a temporary basis, on an interim basis, he should take over the team. Let's see what he can do. But till now, NFF are not showing anything. They're not doing anything. They're not even making attempts to even get a new coach for the Super Eagles. Like I said before, I don't know why people are still dreaming about the World Cup. The World Cup is over for Nigeria. That is me. That is what I feel. It's over for, because I still know how they are going to do it. Maybe go away and beat those teams that they want to beat in the remaining 6 games that they want to play.
So let's talk about the AFCON.
Yeah,
first.
so that is just so. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanusha mentioned the World Cup. So they gambled with it. That's what he mentioned. They gambled with it, and that is just so. This is the AFCON. They need to get the Super Eagles up and doing. They need to get a coach that will make at least make us to qualify in this group. Since we have 2 teams to qualify, because it's no longer easy. It's no longer funny. No team is even small again when it comes to football in Africa. Anything can come and beat you, and they will beat you so well. That is exactly how it is. So let's focus on AFCON. That is just for the World Cup. I think we should just forget about it.
All right, can you tell the former NFF, of course, president, that's FFF chairman, whichever one, that's Amadou Pinnick. He has made a statement. He says that the Super Eagles lack respect for local coaches. Of course, I'll quote him. He said, yes, Nigerian coaches have the requisite knowledge and technical ability, but modern football is beyond that in managing players. Will the national team players respect the coach? These were the words of Amadou Pinnick. The sad thing is that they don't. Yes, we saw the ad boss Finidi George and of course Victor Osimhen. And these are the NFF considering this aspect in hiring an indigenous coach, because they said Nigerians, you said you wanted an indigenous coach, of course we've given you Finidi George, and you also the ones complain. Are they currently with the delay we have in getting a new coach for the Super Eagles? Are they considering the respect? Of course, they say that football has gone beyond that in managing players. Are they looking at that aspect? Which coach will be the coach that will earn this respect with the sort of crop of players that we have around the Super Eagles? Or they are looking for a cheap and affordable foreign coach, because the delay is getting too much. Few days, of course, we'll be into the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. No coach yet. Are they putting this into consideration? The respect that comes with indigenous coaches and, of course, foreign coaches. Kanute?
I'm not sure about that. There are coaches in Nigeria, we know, home-based coaches that will earn respect automatically when this respecting. I think the NFF have a role to play about playing it. When the former NFF president saying that the coaches, the players don't respect the coaches, the local coach. I think they have a role to play. If there's a standard, there's a standard. If there's a standard set, no player is bigger than your country
At all.
No player is bigger than your country. If you look at the likes of Messi, Ronaldo, you see the way as goats they are, or goated that they are, they still put on the shirt. They play with pride for their country. Look at come to Africa, Drogba, when he was still playing for the Ivory Coast team. You saw the commitment, the passion. So I think in terms of that respect, I don't agree with him. I think the NFF just look at what is happening now with the Osimhen issue. The sport minister coming out to say he shouldn't be punished. And so what do you expect the coach to do? How would the coach command respect if they are coming to support a player that did something wrong? So I think that respect, that's not an issue. That's not the reason why they are taking time. No, they know what they are doing. They don't want to do the right thing. Like somebody said, they don't know what they are doing. I think they know what they are doing. They don't want to do right. They want to get a coach that will favor them, that will suit them, that will favor them also, and a coach that will look like they are presenting it to have gotten a better coach. So I think they know exactly what they are doing. They don't have passion. It's just likened to what is going on in the country generally. They don't have passion for what makes the country comes together, what brings joy and happiness to the country. Because if they really do, they would have done the right thing even before now. So I think their delay has no reason to me.
All right, and of course, we still talked about the new FIFA ranking that was updated 18th July, 2 days back, where the Super Eagles of Nigeria dropped one place from 38. Of course, they are currently ranked at 39 in the world. Previously, after the AFCON 2024, they were ranked at 28. From 28, they dropped. They kept dropping. Of course, after this latest ranking, they are currently number 39 in the world. Currently, we are heading downwards, and of course, it's looking like nothing will save Super Eagles of Nigeria as it stands.
It's not surprising. We have been having good results. The World Cup qualifiers, there's no win till now. We haven't won a game, which is so shameful and laughable. We have not won a game in the World Cup qualifier after 4 games or so. Is it 4 games or 5 games? 4 games. We haven't won a game, and even at the Nations Cup, that we moved a bit because of we managed to get a couple of results. That's why. But since after the Nations Cup, we haven't gotten good results. Even the friendly, it was only Ghana we won. We lost to Mali. So I think the results or the outcome of the FIFA ranking shows our performance, show what is going on with the Super Eagles. So it's not surprising if we continue like this, we'll keep going down.
All right, yes, even the Flying Eagles, they don't have a coach. Like I said, Ladamboso is no longer out there with them. He is taking up the job with Bayelsa United. What NFF doing? Get a coach for the Super Eagles of Nigeria and equally get a coach for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. Our ranking, of course, we are dropping drastically in the world ranking. Hopefully, we can get a resuscitated, rejuvenated Super Eagles of Nigeria if they actually do right.